Hello, everybody. Wish you nothing but peace. Thank you for watching. It's the American Dufus Show. Don't be a doofus. I'm your host, Barry Walsh. Please subscribe, like, share, hit the notify bell. Please leave a comment. And if you want to support the show, the $ American Dufus, all one word, that's the Cash App. And you can also email me at americandufus, all one word, at gmail.com. So Friday night videos and commentary. And let's just see if we can't get right to it. And we're going to start things off with a video that you'll be able to see in just a small portion of a video that you'll be able to see in its entirety at OC the Great. And all the videos that I'm showing, I was asked to show by people to draw more attention, if you would. And what we're about to see is the new Black Panther Party. And this video is important because of the perception of the Black Panthers in general, especially among the white community. And let's just take a look. There we go. And
300 boxes, 300 gallons of milk. Come on here, what's going on, brother? Black power. All power to the people. Want some of the food, brother? Always gonna be in the house.
So there you go. Again, I'm just showing a few seconds of this so that people are aware that the Black Panther Party, the new Black Panther Party, the original Black Panther Party, it's not all about guns and potentially killing or just the fact that Black people with guns is intimidating to the white community. And that's the first perception that people have, and the only perception some people have. So I was asked to show that the new Black Panther Party is actually doing what they say they're going to do. They're out helping the community, and they're out delivering, again, 300 gallons of milk and 300 boxes of food. And that goes a long way. Again, this was about 6 weeks ago, so you might have already seen it, but if you haven't, go to OC the Great right here on YouTube and watch the video in its entirety. Now, the second video that we're going to be seeing comes from today, and you can find this video in its entirety, Unicorn Riot on Facebook. We'll have this video in its entirety. This is the original Black Panther Party in Minnesota for the trial of the former police officer, the murder trial. Now that the third-degree charges have been reinstated, the third-degree charges reinstated just before jury selection had begun, I believe. Anyway, we go now from Unicorn Riot, again on Facebook, and a few words from the original Black Panther Party.
Yep. Okay. All power to the people. All power to the people. My name is King Rick. I am the leader of the original Black Panthers across America and chapters internationally. The biggest panther in the motherfucking jungle. We are here today with our chapters from Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Yellow Panthers from Minnesota. Our chapter from Madison, Wisconsin. We are here today to hold Minneapolis accountable. The police department, the DA, everyone involved with the Derek Chauvin trial. It's not the George Floyd trial. It's the Derek Chauvin trial. Derek Chauvin murdered a brother from our community. And we're here today at the start of the trial, at the start of the jury selection, to let them know if there's no justice, they shall have no peace. Far too often on camera are we killed, Are we shot? Are we murdered? Are we beaten? Yes, we are. Because the laws and attitude of America were never designed to protect the people it oppresses. And who does it oppress? People of color. That's why we are here today, to make sure that they know that if there's no justice, they shall have no peace. We understand that there was a settlement, $27 million settlement today, and the family deserved that. But by no means does that exonerate the murderer cop, Derek Chauvin. It does not exonerate him, and we're going to let them know. We are here for justice. We are here for peace. We're here to make sure that they are held accountable. In Minneapolis, Minnesota, which is now ground zero for the revolution. And we
Again, you can catch all of this video in its entirety. That's at Unicorn Riot on Facebook. And again, I recommend you go and watch. I recommend you go and watch all of these videos, and all credit goes to those folks for guiding me to these videos. Now, I showed a little bit more of the original Black Panther Party than I did the new Black Panther Party. No shade intended, no disrespect intended. It was simply because the music that was coming up in the new Black Panther Party video would have drawn a copyright violation. So that's why that was, that's the way it worked out. Now we go to another video that was suggested that actually it was requested that I play this as proof to some. But before I get, again, the original Black Panther Party, that is the 1965, 66. I'm not exactly sure when it came into existence, and I don't want to be misquoted. So I think it was within that 2-year period. If I'm wrong, I'm a doofus. I apologize. But the original Black Panther Party, they're still around, and that's what you saw represented in Minnesota. I was asked to draw attention to this next video, and I'm going to play just again a tiny snippet of it. You can find this video in its entirety on Talk Black to Me Radio, and again, I was asked to play this just so that people were aware that the NFAC is indeed
to make clear to everybody around this country. Enough is enough. 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 What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. Too black, too short.
again just a few seconds. I advise you to watch the video in its entirety at Talk Black to Me Radio. And I was asked to get that out there so that people actually understood that the NFAC was an international organization. Those people were protesting in front of the United Nations building in the United Kingdom. So they're just one example of an international representation on behalf of Grandmaster Jay and the NFAC. And finally, the last video we're going to go to is that of Maxwell Mitchell. And I want to pause it here for just a second and talk a little bit about this gentleman. And then we're just going to let a few minutes of the video play so you can hear him talk about his city. Tomorrow is the 1-year anniversary of the killing of Breonna Taylor. Justice was not served in the eyes of many. And we've been covering this. This is This is one of the things we've been focusing on. City a mere 90 minutes away that has been traumatized and some would say victimized by both the federal, state, and local governments. And tomorrow, again, is there is a memorial at what's known as Injustice Park, or Breonna Taylor Square. It is at 6th and Jefferson in Louisville. And most of the people that watch the videos of the man I'm about to let speak on here and let take over, because he's so eloquent, he does such a great job. His name's Maxwell Mitchell, and you can find him on Facebook, and I recommend you do. Maxwell Mitchell, Maxwell Mitchell. Now tomorrow, again, there's a memorial that will be focused around Injustice Park, Breonna Taylor Square. The park is 6th and Jefferson. And some may deem it a protest. It may turn into a protest. It may turn into a riot. It may turn into a confrontation. My concern is it may turn into a killing zone. My concern is that the radical white supremacist extreme minority in the white community have been forced off the computers and off their cell phones. And because you can monitor a lot on cell phones, the federal government can. And we're going to talk more about that coming up in a upcoming episode. But off of their cell phones, and basically anything of consequence will be talked about only in person. So that means small groups. And I don't think you'll see 30,000 people marches by the quote unquote patriot label. I think you're going to see small groups show up where there are large groups of communities of color, especially Black communities, especially Antifa communities, especially Black Lives Matter events. That's my fear. I hope I'm a doofus, and I hope it never happens. But with Louisville tomorrow, with tomorrow being a Saturday and a trial in process in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to try to bring justice to George Floyd. Again, $27 million awarded to George Floyd's family. And that's awesome that they'll be secure for a long time, but that doesn't bring George Floyd back, and it doesn't replace justice. So I wanted to kind of say all of that before we listen to the eloquent tones of Mr. Maxwell Mitchell. Let's do that. I love Maxwell's videos on bikes. I watch all of his videos, but the ones on bikes, it's a great way to broadcast.
Good afternoon, and welcome to downtown. Today, we're going to be talking about road closures, blocking, and preparations the city's taking as it relates to the events going on this next couple of days. In my opinion, which started yesterday, but nonetheless, here we are. As you see in front of me, there's a do not enter sign. I'm entering. I don't know what's to happen with this, what they're preparing for specifically, but reminiscent of before, you see the blockades down there in the middle of the street. Where am I headed? headed to the square. Home base, ground zero, home. Very nostalgic feeling flowing through my body right now as it relates to days after the decision from the grand jury and a few days before. I got it blocked off strongly. No National Guard this time.
Not yet.
That was 5th and Liberty we just passed with the cement blockades. And here, Jefferson and 5th. Blocking off Jefferson and blocking off 5th. Afternoon. How you doing?
And no, this is not a dump truck convention. This is downtown Louisville, the day before a memorial service.
Welcome to the square.
Doesn't look like I remember.
It rained pretty heavily last night. That's why you see the puddles, of course. Be quiet indeed.
Parked right there.
Back to the bike indeed. Sticks and stones. There's my nose. Fire away, Kylie. What do you got?
Kind of like being in a video game.
What's going on over here? There's like more cement blocks are going down on Liberty and 7th, I believe I am. I got a whole wall down here. They blocked off this entire block from 7th and Liberty to 6th and Liberty.
A lot more to this video, of course, and I recommend you go to the Facebook page of Maxwell Mitchell and follow him there for all of his videos and commentary. Doing incredible work. He has been since day one in Louisville, and we respect him and admire him and thank him, and incredible footage. Doesn't look like how you would think it would be prepared for a memorial service. So it just makes me a little on edge. I would be down there tomorrow covering all this and doing a live feet of my own, but the brakes are going out. The rear brakes are going out on my vehicle, and I had my gas turned off the other day. So I'm going to be monitoring from here and showing some live streams and commentary tomorrow during the afternoon. I hope you'll join me if you just so desire, and we'll have some live broadcast time and see. Make sure everything goes off safely and peacefully by sending our positive thoughts down there. So thank you all for watching. Again, if you want to help support me, basically it's $, American Dufus, all one word, at Cash App. If you want to contact me, American Dufus, all one word, at gmail.com. And again, help us grow the program. We're trying to do something different here, where we talk about things that other people don't always talk about or don't talk about enough. And trying to show that monolithic thinking doesn't always work. You can't always judge a book by its cover, if you would. And just to remind everybody that this world can always use a little bit more love. So let some of it out. Be a light. It's a dark world. It is the American Dufus Show. I'm your host, Barry Walsh. Until next time, blessings upon each and every one of you of peace, prosperity, health, and safety. I love you all. We'll be back real soon.